In other news, Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu says Moscow will push to develop new land-based missile systems before 2021 to counter U.S. Meanwhile, Iraqi Prime Minister Adel Abdul Mahdi on Tuesday called upon U.S. President Donald Trump to back down from his pledge to maintain a U.S. military presence in Iraq so that Washington can keep a close eye on neighboring Iran. Clarence Shaughnessy has this report.
Russia must develop a new land-based cruise missile and a new land-based hypersonic missile before 2021 to respond to Washington's planned exit from a nuclear arm control pact, Defense Minister said on Tuesday. President Vladimir Putin said on Saturday that Russia had suspended the Cold War-era Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces Treaty after the United States announced it would withdraw from the pact, accusing Moscow of violations. He said at the same time that Russia should develop new missiles in response. Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu ordered the military to start working on developing the two new missile systems and to ensure that the work was completed by 2021. Hundreds of protesters marched down to main Buenos Aires avenues to the U.S. Embassy on Tuesday in a show of support for embattled Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and to oppose U.S. involvement in that country. The protesters blocked portions of the two large avenues in the Argentine capital as they made their way to the embassy, according to local media. Protesters carried banners with the names of the Argentine leftist organizations and chanted outside the embassy's security perimeter. Pressure is growing on Maduro to step down after more than a dozen European Union nations on Monday joined the United States, Canada, and a group of Latin American countries in recognizing opposition leader Juan Guaido as Venezuela's legitimate leader. However, Russia, China, and Turkey continue to back Maduro, accusing Western nations of meddling. Iraqi Prime Minister Adel Abdul Mahdi on Tuesday called upon U.S. President Donald Trump to back down from his pledge to maintain a U.S. military presence in Iraq so that Washington can keep a close eye on neighboring Iran. Speaking at a weekly news conference in Baghdad, Abdul Mahdi said he rejected the notion that any foreign forces was stationed in the country for any reasons than to train Iraqi troops and to combat Islamic State. On Monday, Iraqi President Barham Salih said that Trump did not ask Iraqis permission for U.S. troops stationed there to watch Iran. Clarence Shaughnessy, UNTV News and Rescue, USA.